Welcome back here in Fox 61's Studio 61. We're talking about a popular barbecue restaurant with several locations here in our state. They're hitting a major milestone, 10 years in the business, and they're throwing a massive, awesome party this weekend, and we're all invited to take part. Joining me here in the studio, Jamie McDonald, co-owner of Bear's Smokehouse. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. Yeah, and congratulations.
Thank you. It's been an amazing 10 years.
Yeah. When we were talking about this segment, and I was thinking, has it really been 10 years? That really flew by.
Sometimes it seems like less. Sometimes it seems like a lot more.
I have to imagine.
But no,
right?
I can't believe it's been 10 years.
Yeah. And what some people who maybe are new fans of the restaurant, they might not know that this all sort of started from your eating contests.
Yeah. No, that's it's kind of got lost in the lore.
Well, yeah, all the restaurants and the success and the brand, right?
But yeah, it was initially I was doing competitive eating, and the final contest, one of the final contests I did was Wing Bowl down in Philadelphia, and I won $20,000 for eating 317 wings in 20 minutes. And we took that and all my winnings and started the restaurant.
Yeah. And it's really grown since that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, kind of call them your babies, but first there's the original one, downtown Hartford, and then the great large location down in New Haven.
Yeah, no, it's been, I tell people, it's hard to believe that 10 years ago we started with a little tiny counter in Bart's in Windsor. And from there, we went to Arch Street, and then we outgrew that within like 6 months.
Right.
And moved on to Front Street, and then...
yeah, I forgot about that. The original one was on the smaller side, and then you just needed more space, so you just moved one block over.
Yeah, and then we opened our bigger spot in Windsor. And then New Haven, and now we're down in Asheville, North Carolina.
Right.
So
right.
it's
that's the only one I don't think I've been to.
You have to get
Asheville.
Asheville's a beautiful area.
Yeah. And one thing was we followed you here at Fox 61, and so many people here in the state followed you for a long time. Big fans of what you do with your restaurant, but also huge fans of what you do outside of the business. Your humanitarian efforts really just continue to grow. Every time there seems to be this huge tragedy, this disaster, you're there, and no doubt you are busy enough in your own life, but you seem to somehow find the time to drop things and go to Turkey, go to Ukraine, go to Kentucky.
Yeah, no, it's kind of one of our founding principles, just, giving back to the community. And, I tell people, I took a class, I'm a Trinity alumni, and I tell people there was a class I took there, business ethics, that it was one of the principles they taught us was a community should benefit from having a business in the community just as much as the business benefits from being in the community. And so we've always just tried to have that guide us, and from our second chance initiatives to, we raised our minimum wage to $15 an hour years and years ago.
Well, before it was required.
I think 6 years ago. And then also just using the restaurant as a vehicle to be able to do good. So I've done a lot of stuff with Operation Barbecue Relief, so down in Florida when the hurricanes came through, and then more recently with World Central Kitchen, like you said. Spent about a month in Ukraine last year, and then this year a couple weeks in Turkey, just trying to feed people that need it. And it's all thanks to our customers and the support of the people in Connecticut that allow us to be able to do this stuff.
Yeah. And more of the efforts here in Connecticut. Just last year when 3-year-old Randall Jones passed away, you were there offering support and donations for that family here in the community, not in other countries, not down south, but here.
Yeah, no, and we were constantly on the lookout for, just for people that could use a meal, and whether it's a tragedy like that or, just anybody else, we're always looking to help out where we can, because a good meal could go a long way to brightening somebody's day, even if it's for the 15 minutes while they're eating it.
Yeah, that mindset, that goal as a company is really transcended, and I think that's probably one of the reasons that you're such a huge success is people see that. Restaurants.
Yeah, people want to feel like they're part of something bigger.
Yeah.
And I think it enables them to do that.
Yeah. And everybody here in Connecticut can help you celebrate this weekend, right?
Yes. So Saturday down at our New Haven location, it's 470 James Street, we're having our freaking awesome celebration. Yeah, it's going to be a circus theme. So we have all kinds of different circus performers all day long. We have various canine officers come in to do demonstrations throughout the day. It's going to be great. And, you know, it's just wanted to have a huge party, not only celebrate our 10 years, but celebrate all of our customers and supporters that have helped us get here. Because without that, you know, we wouldn't have made it 10 years.
All right, Saturday starting at noon down in New Haven. Jamie, thanks so much for being with us.
No, thank you for having us.
Congratulations on 10 years.
Thank you,
and
thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank
You're
you.
just a really inspirational person, and we're glad that you're here in our state.
Thank you.
Growing this incredible business.